How are every one of you doing? Greetings and thank you for revisiting the Crypto Blitz. Here is where you can satisfy your craving for cryptography. I am Ripple Van Winkle and I am the one in charge of you. To all of you, we have arrived at the weekend. It is Friday the 21st of June today. Although it would have been wonderful if we had been paid on Friday, we can't always seem to come out on top, can we? What if I told you? You will receive payment on the final Friday of the month, which is the following week. That is the best thing that could possibly happen to us as we get ready for this push. In the month of July, we have to move quickly because time is running out. It won't be more than 2 or 3 weeks before the bottoms are extremely close to being reached. In point of fact, they will be near enough that we will begin purchasing and DCAing a significant number of the alternative cryptocurrencies that we are preparing ourselves to acquire in this program and video. What is it that we ought to discuss? To put it simply, we are going to discuss Ripple because they have a very significant message that they want to convey to the world. The crypto world is being rocked by the shockwaves that they are sending. Friends, today we are going to discuss Standard Charter and the things that they are putting together. What about taking a look at the market for Bitcoin options? Not at all, they are not purchasing Bitcoins. There won't be a significant increase in the cost. Keep in mind that you need to press down 64 times. We are prepared to leave. Make sure you have some Kleenex on hand and let the worst case scenario fall on the $60,000. Due to the fact that we are in a great deal of hardship, we need to wipe those tears in the face. I do not believe that we will be able to make it. As far as I can tell, Bitcoin is getting ready to move up. So let's stop wasting time and get to the point. Bitcoin BTC. In the past 24 hours, there has been a decrease of 3.64% in the total number of 64,117 hours worked. The current value of Ethereum is 3,500 Bitcoin, which is a decrease of 35% compared to the prior day's value. The value of USDT and USDC has now increased to their respective amounts. About 49 cents is the value of 1 XRP. That is absolutely correct. It is true that you heard that correctly, 49 cents. Over the past 90 days, it has had a decline of 1.6%, which is better than 20%. There are currently $2.35 trillion worth of cryptocurrencies on the market as a whole. Right now, the market is experiencing a lot of emotion. There is a complete and utter disaster out there. We begin to fall, then we fall once again, and then we fall even further. That, however, is going to come to an end very soon, and you won't even remember these difficult days. There will be a significant shift in the appearance of these markets as the year draws to a close. The value of these assets will increase to between $4.5 and $5 trillion, which is twice as much as they are at the moment. Imagine for a moment the price that Bitcoin commands. It is going to be your most valuable currency. In addition, the year 2025 is likely to be a significant one for a number of these alternative options. Observe this bull run that you have never experienced or witnessed before. It is brand new to you. That is the reason why such a large amount of money is flowing in. This is demonstrated by the Bitcoin Exchange Traded Funds. It has been reported that Ethereum will have an Exchange Traded Fund ETF in approximately 2 weeks. It would not come as a surprise to me if Solana and XRP followed in its footsteps. Then, if we are able to obtain a basket. Following that, the whole amount of money generated by banks will be poured into the markets. If we are little investors, we ought to offer ourselves a round of praise and give ourselves a pat on the back for everything that we have accomplished. Now, the fact that we were able to bring these markets up to $2.8 trillion is quite remarkable. The XRP shop, which is often referred to as the crypto store, was really helpful in making this movie possible. Purchase a tumbler for yourself. When the 1940s arrived, the 30-ounce bottles were available in 8 distinct colors, and they were accompanied with hats and cushions. Solana and the Chainlink Cup were even included in the editions. I believe that the Bitcoin Cup is one of my most cherished games. Immediately, I am going to tell you that the picture and the colors do not do justice to the subject matter. In the end, it worked out extremely well. You may get this mailed to any location in the world at no additional cost. At no cost to you, regardless of where you reside, it will be sent to you. It might take anywhere from 5 to 8 days for them to arrive there, according to my estimation. The day that you place your purchase is the day that they are dispatched. Nevertheless, those who request them will have them engraved. Don't overlook that fact. The answer is yes, you are free to have that picture etched whenever you like. Which of these do I possess? It has arrived. I commissioned the laser print in a light blue color. This item is very appealing to me. The 40 ounces is, in my opinion, a much better option than the 30 ounces. These items are not easy to transport. At the same time as they are bringing this around, I don't understand how people can exercise. I am impressed that you put 40 ounces of liquid and ice in there. I would recommend curling your hair, everyone. This is the typical plan. Both Bitcoin and Ethereum will soon be able to be traded at a specific location. Within the next few months, there will be a new desk in London that is a part of the bank's FX business unit. A number of people are speculating that Standard Chartered will be among the very first financial institutions in the world to begin trading cryptocurrencies on the spot market. Who among you predicted that financial institutions would not become involved in cryptocurrency? Over what length of time has the tale been told? For such a lengthy period of time, why would a Bitcoin maxis be upset? The owners of XRP were thrilled to learn that banks would be joining Ripple and working with the company, and that banks would also use XRP. Currently, what do you see? As we had anticipated, the financial institutions have now arrived and are in the process of acquiring a bottle of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Following that, you are aware that they begin to disperse and grow more diverse, and XRP will be one of the cryptocurrencies that banks choose to retain, sell, and use. The statement indicates that the bank is in favor of Zodiac Custody, which is a business that manages digital assets. Moreover, there is a market on Zodiac. This information was provided by Bloomberg, which is highly intriguing news. This is the thing that you must look at. It is referred to as adoption. The Bitcoin options market is the topic that we will discuss now. When the price of Bitcoin is low, it is not a good idea to buy it. It is quite evident that it supports calls for $100,000 in Bitcoin. The man instructs you to call 100,000 Bitcoins. Request that dealers get ready for another increase into the year 2025. You have it right. The event will take place before to the year 2025. The value of Bitcoin is expected to increase this year. 74,000 is the Bitcoin key number that we need to pay attention to at this very moment. As soon as we surpass 74,000, the price will skyrocket and reach the high 80, triple zeros, or perhaps the $90,000 range before it begins to plummet again. This will happen as soon as we break past the 74,000 mark. We will hit the milestone of $100,000 by the end of the year, my friend. The price of Bitcoin cannot fall below $160,000 at this time. As a result of the price of Bitcoin reaching a maximum of $2 million at some point in time, in spite of the fact that the price continues to fall, it is stated that the option market is increasingly tilted against calls. That is not a problem. There is no one who is afraid. There is going to be a rebound just as was anticipated. According to the findings of one trading organization, the fact that the demand for calls has reached 100,000 indicates that the market is now preparing for a new surge that will continue until the year 2025. It is the news that you are hoping to hear. I mean, that is really very optimistic. Next, this is something that comes from Zoom. His statement is that financial institutions will not reveal what is going on behind closed doors. Doing so is not going to be their plan. Rather than that, they will light it and conceal it for as long as they can until they are discovered or called out on their actions. It will always be able to escape at some point in time. This raises the question, when will it take place? Putting the puzzle together is what he tells you to do. This is a really close call. Regarding